Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're going to grab some canned beans and some onions, truly two of the most basic pantry staples out there, and create a super delicious recipe. We're talking creamy white beans with caramelized onions. And let me tell you, this is not your typical bean dish. This is the next level goodness. And it's just filled with so many great textures and flavors. The recipe's very easy to make, and the best part, it's all done in about 30 minutes. Folks, serve these beans as a side or even as a main course, as they certainly have enough protein. Either way, make sure to enjoy them next to a crunchy baguette to mop up all that sauce. All right, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to heat a fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. Make sure you use the good stuff here, as this is what truly makes a difference. Make sure you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to thinly slice 2 medium-sized onions. I'm using typical yellow onions here, but you can also use white onions, red onions, or even sweet onions if you like. Then we'll add the sliced onions into the hot fry pan and a kiss of sea salt. And we'll mix them around, that way they're all coated in the olive oil. And you don't have to mix the onions around continuously, but do it every 2 to 3 minutes, that way they all evenly saute. In the meantime, let's start making our creamy white beans. I'm going to heat a separate large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which once again is 30 milliliters. After a couple minutes, I'm going to add in 4 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped. And we'll mix the garlic around continuously, that way it all evenly sautés. After 30 to 45 seconds, and the garlic is nice and fragrant, you don't want to brown it, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which is 8 grams. And we're going to continue to mix this and go for 2 minutes on the flour. And like I've told you in the past, this is enough time to cook off the raw flavor in it, that way it doesn't overpower the flavors of the dish. After cooking the flour for 2 minutes, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram, and half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is half a gram. And we'll give it a quick mix. Then we'll add in 3/4 cup of milk, which is 180 milliliters. I'm using low fat, but you can also use full fat, non-fat, or even plant-based milk. And we'll also add in 3/4 cup of vegetable broth, which once again is 180 milliliters. You can also use chicken broth here if you like. And we're going to continue to mix this and go for a few minutes until we end up with a slightly creamy sauce. After about 5 minutes, and we've ended up with a slightly creamy sauce, it's time to add in the beans. I'm going to drain 2 cans of white beans into a colander and rinse the beans under some water. The size of the cans that I'm using are 15.5 ounces, which is 440 grams each. Then we'll shake off any of the excess water and transfer the beans into the pan with the cream sauce. Then we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper and give it a mix until it's well mixed together. And then we'll lower it to a low heat and simmer it for about 5 minutes, that way all the flavors can develop. In the meantime, let's move back to the onions. After sauteing them between 15 to 20 minutes and they're lightly caramelized, and once again after mixing them every 2 to 3 minutes, we'll turn off the heat, season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and give the onions one final mix. After simmering the beans for about 5 minutes and all the flavors have developed, we'll turn off the heat, add in 2 tablespoons of grated cheese, which is 15 grams. I'm using Spanish Manchego, but you can use whatever cheese you like. And squeeze in 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice, which is 10 milliliters. And we'll give it one final gentle mix until it's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer some of the beans into a serving dish and top them off with some of the caramelized onions. Then we'll crack in some black pepper and some chopped chives. Check it out, our creamy white beans with caramelized onions are done. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done in about 30 minutes. Let's give these a try and see how they turned out. Once again, folks, creamy white beans with caramelized onions. This looks absolutely delicious. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Check that out. This right here is truly what comfort food's all about. The beans, they just melt in your mouth, absorb everything in the pan. The caramelized onions takes this to the next level. That cream sauce rounds it up for the perfect balance. Easy to make, heart-healthy ingredients. Give it a try at home. Once again, as a side or even as a main course. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna make you feel like $1,000,000. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Britt Saunders, Tom Pagano, Tandy Irvin, and Maria. Young guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.